Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we built the Tier 6 rocket and made our way to Uranus. And I spent a little bit of time, it actually didn't take too long, doing some stuff back at the base and then finding a dungeon. And I am positive this is a dungeon. Unfortunately, the dungeons do have blue bricks, so that's a bummer. But let's go for it. Let's just go down here, come down here, I guess, and hopefully that is a creeper spawner right there, right off the bat. Creepers, but shouldn't cause any issues. But yeah, this is it. The dungeon brick is blue, which of course it is. It's also pretty empty so far, which is nice. And if we look at our journey map, it's a lot of hallways. Nope, nope, nope. Stay away from the creepers. Skeletons, not so much of an issue, but creepers are deadly. Okay, so spiders don't matter. Again with the creepers. Alright, so far so good. Hopefully we don't have the issue that we had before with the whole not wanting to give us the boss room. But let's... Oh, these guys are getting fast. Alright, so let's switch this for a second. So there's a creeper spawner there, creeper spawner here. A lot of creeper spawners in this one. Still have the cobblestone from before. Or rather the gravel. So let's just dump all this stuff in here as we go. And here is a chest. Nothing really worthwhile. It almost looked like it was a split. So let's do that. Alright, skeleton spider spawners. And I see the boss room. It is coming up very soon. So we are good to go. Now we just have to hope that we get the right schematic. I don't know if there's many more schematics than just the rocket at this level, but, or I guess I should say at this tier. But I guess we'll find out. So let's get rid of spawners. Let's clear up our inventory. Ooh, we got a medium oxygen tank. That's interesting. And I guess it's time to see who the boss is. Evolved ice slime. Alright, well, it's dead now. That was easy. I mean, to be fair, we just kind of shot it and it died. But there we go. So tier 7 dungeon completed. Hopefully this is the last time we'll have to do this. Open up the chest and tier 7 rocket. Awesome. Do we care about any of that stuff? Nope. So let's get out of here. I almost want to take a shortcut. And you know what? Let's do it. Get more crystal stones if we want. And I mean, I could just dig straight up, but I don't know how far down we're decently far down. Digging straight up might not be the best option. So let's just grab all the crystal stone that we can. And I don't really want to find out if the frozen water hurts us or not. Also, apologies for the darkness, but can't do much about that right now. Anyways, back into the dungeon. And here's the entrance slash exit. Perfect. So that is that. Let's head home, which is only about 1,000 blocks away. So we're gonna head home. We have some more stuff to do. We're gonna not worry about the rocket as much right now. Let's go ahead and grab the meteor, because why not? And yeah, we have some more stuff to do. So I did do a little bit of work between episodes, just kind of, well, doing more plant stuff. And I think for the rest of the episode, we're going to continue doing that. We're going to continue making all of the different magical crop seeds that we can, and do whatever we can. So I'm seeing on the map, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's bring it up. Yeah, there's these like shadows underneath the water. Yeah, it is actually frozen water. I've seen a couple of these. I think these are the oh, there's one over here, the little igloos, but I have no idea. It's kind of strange. But anyways, we are almost back home. So the plan is we're going to try our best to get to the last planet, Neptune, for next episode. Well, we're going to try to make the rocket next episode. I'm going to try my hardest to get all the stuff. Probably the hardest thing to get is the meteoric iron. That stuff is just a pain because we have to craft it more than anything. That's the easiest way I know how. We might see if we can go to the meteors. That might be an interesting thing to do. But for the most part, not much we can do about the whole, well, the whole like getting meteoric iron. There's only a couple ways to do it, and that's really all we can do. So let's go ahead and put all of this stuff away. Did not mean to put the schematic away. We'll take that. Let's grab all the loot bags. I've got to do that here now. Okay. So for the rest of the episode, like I said, we're going to work on magical crops and whatever else we can find quest-wise. Oh, that's so loud. But let's go ahead and unlock the next schematic. And we now have rocket tier 7. So if we look at the rocket, I guess it's tier 7 rocket. It is pretty nasty. So the heavy-duty plates, the tier 7 heavy-duty plates, require compressed reinforced crystal, which is 2 compressed crystals. So we're gonna need a ton of crystals ore. So I will have to work on that between episodes, kind of doing what I can about that. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of our stuff. So our normal torches, throw those in there. Our clipboard, and all of this stuff. So yeah, as you can see, I made all of the other carrots, so we have 12. Let's turn the magnet back on. 4. We have 20 and 24. So some of these I have the actual carrots, so we get speed from 12, haste from 4, and regeneration from the other one. A lot of cool seeds. Not really something we're gonna try to 10-10-10 anytime soon, but I do believe there is a quest much later on to do that. But anyway, so that is going to give us the last quest in beta that we can do for right now. We've got to get to Imperio, and in order to do that, we need to have the Master Infusion Stone, and I'm not quite ready to make that. So we've got a good reward bag, which is a Zanite ring. Not too bad. I realize Did we open the reward bag last time? What did we get? Oh, right. Oh, I vaguely remember what we got. That was just a little bit ago for me. It was something that was halfway useful, but not really at this point. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just try to complete more quests. Gamma, we could do more stuff in here. Honestly, you know what? Let's go ahead and continue making seeds. So we need mana steel, saltpeter, steel. Saltpeter and steel seeds. So I want to see, we're gonna need a lot of dense pig iron, which that chest is empty. I forgot I cleared it out. So dense nether pig iron, we have 2 of those. Can we make more? Yeah, with just pig iron. So how many do we need? We need 4? Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay. So there is most of the steel stuff. Saltpeter, we need saltpeter. We have a little bit of the ore. We'll have to go get some more. So we need 20 of those. Mana steel, we need blocks of mana steel. That should not be a problem. And wrong book. Electrical steel is also one we can do right now. So electrical steel is also electrical steel blocks. So can we make 40 of those? So that'll start processing. That'll take a little bit of time. Can we go ahead and make the 4 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4 for the mana steel. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Let's get, yeah, 1, 2, 3 for right now. And I guess let's just turn off our magnet. And there we go. Okay, I missed some stuff. So we need those and that. Alright, so that's going to process. We're going to have 3 of these guys. And so let's go, actually we'll wait for just a second. So there is the mana steel. Let's go ahead and get everything but the dense pig iron on here for the steel seeds, which we can do pretty easily. So there's that. We have 4 dense nether pig iron. Not too bad. And then we throw those on here. Perfect. And how is our electrical steel? We have 18. So there's 1, 2. So that's just going to take a little bit of time. It's going to go as fast as it can. So that is pretty much 3 more seeds. So steel. Let's see, that. We'll get 2 of these on for right now. And then once we get the last 2, we'll be able to complete that. So literally just the waiting game at this point. So I guess let's see what else. Dark steel. We're also gonna need dark steel blocks, so I can craft that as well. We'll get 4 of those, and that will be dark steel, which is really nice. Having good ways to get those, and just a lot of the Ender IO stuff is all we really have left. So once we get 5 more of those, we'll have that taken care of. And I want to get this done before we head to the nether to find the saltpeter ore. Is there anything else? Nope, we're going to go into Zavisio after this. So we're going to kind of take a little bit slower with the Zavisio, just because that's going to be a lot of stuff. But this is nearly done. There's the last 2 blocks. Let's go ahead and get the dark steel blocks. We're going to need 4 of these. So it will do its thing as needed. Put electrical steel. And yeah, once we have all of the different metals and all the essence that we need, things are going to be a lot more, well, we can get a lot more resources a lot easier, which is good. We're going to need a lot of resources by the end of this. So we have electrical steel, steel, and mana steel. So mana steel, steel, electrical steel. Perfect. Let's put these all in here. Put all of those up there. So we have more space. And let's head to the nether. So we need saltpeter. And let's go ahead and turn our magnet on once we get in there. And we'll kind of play it by ear after that. I think after we get done with all of these different seeds, we're going to look at some other quests. I want to go to the... oh, what is it? The Ender IO and the thermal expansion. Isn't that what it's called? I don't remember anymore. But I want to go to those for all of the stuff. So let's get in here. So I believe this is saltpeter. We just need 20 of this stuff. That is salt. Not the same thing. Salt. Salt. Saltpeter. Quartz. I'm really glad I don't see any nasty spiders. Salt. Ugh. Pigmen. We looked at that. I did come here before to do the, is this? That's salt. I did come here before to do the, oh, the osmium. I'm getting a lot of really weird lag. That is not good. Salt. But I came here to get a lot of the stuff for the, there we go. And that's perfect. The osmium, the nether osmium ore that we needed. And there was one of the Black Widow spiders. I hate those things so much. I hate Erebus mod. I hate the Erebus mod so much. Not because it's a bad mod, but because it's so creepy. And there was one of them up there, and I killed it. But like, I'm always happy to see just pigmen, and not, you know, nasty spider creatures. So anyways, let's go ahead and condense all this stuff so we can get the saltpeter ore, the dense stuff. So we'll do that. And that is another set of stuff. So for these, one of these. And, oh, come on. I don't know why everything else hit it, but not what the last thing I threw was. Alright, so, how are we doing on the dark steel? We have 2 of the blocks. So we're getting there with that. Let's go ahead and make more stuff. Let's finish this page. Let's finish all the Imperio seeds. And then we will kind of continue on. So there's saltpeter. Let's move that up. These up here. Actually, I don't know why I have them in there. We can just throw them into the AE system. Perfect. So what else do we need? We need redstone alloy and conductive iron. So redstone alloy should be pretty easy. Let's see, dark steel seeds, redstone alloy seeds, conductive iron seeds. What else do we need? pulsating iron. Okay, and that's the last one. So that should be pretty easy. So we can make pulsating iron. We have enough conductive iron because I'm going to assume all of these require, yep, 4 blocks of each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just pulsating iron, so let's get a stack of those. A stack of ender pearls. And can't we do this in here? We certainly can. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and smelt up some more meteoric iron. You need so much of that stuff. And we're almost done with the dark steel. So that will be the last 4 seeds that we need. And then we can start working on some other stuff. So we just need 36 of these for right now. So let's get 1 block. But this is going to go pretty quickly. I believe we could upgrade the machines, but I don't know if that there's much reason to do that because they're already so quick. Literally 1 more. There we go. So there's the dark steel. There's 2, 3, and we should have enough for the last one. So let's just grab that. We definitely do. And there is the last 4 seeds that we need to make. So we're going to need 4 of these, 16 of these, and that's it. So that, those, and those make what we need. So while we're kind of doing this, let's go ahead and open up the delta. So there's a handful of things here that we need to make. And we might as well start working on it. So let's do this, this, and that. So what can we do? The enchanter? That might not be too bad. Weather obelisk. A lot of this stuff I don't really care about. The augments, which would make machines faster. Don't know that we need that. Okay, so this is almost done. Let's just go ahead and finish this, and then we will figure out what's next. So do that and mark everything off. So we can get rid of the recipes and we are good to go. So literally all of the different things we could ever want. And I need to just work on tinning all of this stuff, and I need to really go and build the rest of the farms. That is something I've been kind of... So redstone, conductive, pulsating, dark steel. Just verify dark steel, pulsating, conductive, redstone. Alright, perfect. So Zavicio, there's a page +1, and then there's a handful of Imperio, and then 1 Imperio block. So we've got more to make still, but we're pretty much set. So let's go ahead and start looking at this stuff. So augments. How bad are the augments? So we need all of the speed. We just need to make 1 of each. Okay. So can we do that? We're gonna need 1, 2, 3 of these guys. So that's actually pretty easy. 2, 3. So there's that. Second one, and then the third one. And that was easy. So doesn't give us much, but we have the upgrades, we have the quest completed. So next on the list, there is still more machines. And then there's the flux stabilized cryo thing. Could we make that? So what is it called? It's a cryo stabilized flux dock. That's what it's. Cryo stabilized. All right, so we need this. All right, so there is the empty one, and we just need to fill it. So in order to fill it, we need 500 millibuckets of gelid cryothium, which requires, let's just do this, cryothium dust. And I guess let's get a blizz rod, since we can do this pretty easily. And is it just 2 pieces? Yep, 2 pieces. So magma crucible to this, and that is that quest. So let's take the middle reward bag. We have an epic, and it's a bunch of stuff. Not really that good. Dried leaves. Anyways, let's throw all of this stuff away. I'm gonna put the cobblestone away as well. And that should have unlocked something somewhere else. We'll worry about that later. So we need to make some machines. We need to make 3 machines. Glacial precipitator. The phytogenic isolator, and the igneous extruder. So all of these just require a machine frame. Do we have any machine frames? Of course not. How bad is it to make the machine frames again? So we need 3 machine chassis, energetic alloy gears, Invar, and glass. So let's go ahead and get this stuff going. So we're going to need that much glass. Invar, same. We're going to need some steel. As well as iron bars and capacitors. 2, 3, 4, or no, 3. And then we're also going to need the energetic alloy gears. So we're going to need 12 iron. And we'll get all of this stuff going. So first thing we need to do is this, and get the stuff down here. Make sure that is the right mold. Those in there, and we'll get the all of the other ingredients kind of prepared. So this is already done, which means we just need the energetic alloy gears, which is just going to take a second. So we have the iron gears, we just need to upgrade them. So let's get this taken care of. All right, perfect. So we're finally starting to have enough resources to just kind of do whatever we want. So that'll work, and while it's working, let's look and see what else we're gonna need. The resonant cell. Sure. Cell. Resonant. What is it called? Energy cell. So we need the full one, this guy, which is going to require some redstone, all that. Ooh, no. Let's look up cell. What is that called? What is that tier called? I don't remember. It's just redstone. So we must have used that for something. But I'm not entirely sure what. Or else it's in here. Which that is a possibility. I always forget that there is a couple more chests that have stuff in here. Just because of storage space. But I don't... Yep, there it is. Alright, so how bad would it be to make this? So we need 4 energized capsules, which is 40 blocks of redstone each. Oh god, that is so much redstone. Which luckily it's not as bad as it should be. Alright, so can we make 4 of these? So 1, 2. The glowstonic steel, luckily we have a little trick with that. We can make aluminum and turn it into glowstonic steel. So what is the middle of that? It was hardened glass. So we need obsidian, powder, and lead, I do believe. And that'll make some hardened glass for us. Let's just go ahead and make as much as we possibly can, because why not? And then we can put that in there and cry over what we're about to do. 1, 2. Alright, so now we need redstone blocks times 160. So there's 120. That's 160. There we go. So this is going to take some time, but luckily we can automate it. So our 3 machine frames are done, which means we can make the other machines and kind of finish up all of this stuff. So redstone is not really much of a concern at this point, but that is expensive. Anyways, we have everything, but we're going to need one of these guys. We're going to need one of these guys. And there is the glacial precipitator. Then we're going to need a pneumatic servo. And another piston. And there is the igneous extruder. And then finally the phytogenic isolator. We're going to need one of those. Aluminum gear, so we're going to need some aluminum. Can we craft like 20 of that? And then we're also going to need some copper gears. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, we need 2 copper gears. Alright, so it is crafting the aluminum. We have 4 though already, so we can go ahead and make what we need. Anyways, did this count? Yes. Alright, I didn't think we needed to make the resonant version, but if we did, we could actually have done that ourselves. You can upgrade the machines, which is really nice. So there's the aluminum gear, and we'll have the 2 copper gears in just a second. Now, of these machines, I don't know that we'll use any of them, to be honest. So I'm going to put those 2 away. And let's make the phytogenic isolator. And again, don't know that we're going to use that. So anyways, there is all 3 quests. Let's take middle reward bag on each of them. And we got a basic and 2 graders. Yuck. Tape measure. Unbreakable wand. That's not bad. And some plastic. Okay. Not really anything good. Not anything terrible. We're almost out of storage space. That is not good. Anyways, do we have all 4 of these? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So we should be able to make the resonant cell frame. And we need to fill it. So that is 4,000 millibuckets of destabilized redstone. So that's 40 redstone. Blocks, that's 9, 18. See, that's 36 plus 4. So redstone dust, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be everything we need. Put that in there. And we'll cook that up. And that'll be fine. So the next quest in this line is going to be for a tesseract. Which, in order to make that, we're going to need 4 more energy capsules. We'll worry about that later. That is a lot of redstone. And that is a quest that we'll kind of take care of once we have a lot more redstone. Now, I realize that we have a ton of redstone just kind of sitting at our farms, and that's something I need to deal with. I keep saying that, and I'm going to keep saying that because it's true. So there we go. Let's take the rightmost one, and it's epic. Come on, give me the things I want. Zombie generator is not the thing I wanted. Alright, I guess for the last little bit of this, let's see if there's anything else we can do. Let's see if we can make an enchanter. So that's the last thing I want to see. Just because an enchanter can be good. Enticing crystals. No. Not going to be making that anytime soon. Okay, so that answers that. Some of these crystals aren't too bad to make, but the enticing crystal is absolutely terrible. Have we done much of this? We have. Cool. Vibranium? I know that's pretty bad too. Let's see. What does that entail? We need to make enticing crystals. Yeah, and they don't have EMC, so we're going to need to figure out a way to get plenty of villagers. And unfortunately, the standard way of using a safari net and all that kind of stuff does not work. We have to make a mob. See, could we do... There's a lot of things we could try, but powered spawner is kind of the intended way, and it's not terrible, but it is really bad for getting... So in order to use this, you have to combine with a broken spawner, and there's something about that. I don't remember what it was. Requires a lot of power. To get broken spawners is not difficult, but if we want a villager broken spawner, it's just going to require a lot of power. Now, I don't know if there's any other ways to get a villager. We have one that we got from the last millennium, or else he's still over there. I don't actually know. But yeah, so to continue on with the Ender IO stuff, that's gonna be kind of difficult. But we got a lot of quests done in that section, and unlock some other things. I don't know what all we need to do, but it's going to be a while before we can get into too much. The big thing that I want is the energy condenser. That's going to require alchemical chests, which requires spirit binders. Ugh, we're still pretty far away from that. We also need to have red matter as well as dark matter, and this fuel, you need to have this. So it's going to require a ton of work, but we're getting there. And one last thing to look at is the transmutation table. The recipe for that requires some infinity catalysts, which are pretty bad too. So yeah, it's gonna be a while before we can get that. You red matter blocks, infinity stars. Oh man. So we've got a lot of work to do. So between episodes, I'm gonna work on the next rocket, and we'll try to make that next time. Otherwise, we need to kind of figure out some stuff to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a lot done, a lot of quests and whatnot, but we've got a lot more still to do. We need to get our applied logistics system upgraded slightly, specifically that. But other than that, we'll be good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!